Welcome to the Mixed Mornings and More podcast
with your friends, Steph and Shawn.
Got home from work yesterday and my husband was watching his favorite movie.
Jurassic Park.
Yes. Jurassic.
Sleeping on the couch.
Exactly. Jurassic Park 3 is his favorite movie to fall asleep to.
Yes.
He says the action stays constant the entire time, so it's always a constant loud noise. And I was like, why are you watching this? It's the middle of the day. And he said, I have bad news. Jurassic Park leaves Netflix today.
Oh, no.
So I have to get my fill in. So then, while he's watching Jurassic Park, he's like, do you know what happens next? I'm like, yes, I have watched this movie multiple times while you have snored next to me.
I have seen it. You have slept through it.
Yeah. So then it's time for my afternoon nap because, of course, we get up super early.
Yeah.
And he puts on Jurassic Park 2.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, that's fine. I slept through it. It actually was a pretty good movie.
Okay.
And then for the evening, we had to do it in reverse, of course. Jurassic Park 1. Very interesting, though. Netflix, like, at the end of it was, like, only on Netflix till February 28th. Like, it was like, just so you know, this is your last time to watch this movie.
All three of them are on there?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Shawn. Should have called you yesterday and let you know you were running out of time.
Jeez.
They're gone now.
Yeah. No kidding. I wanted a Jurassic Park marathon.
You might have to get a subscription to where did they go? Crave? Peacock?
Into
Amazon
the graveyard.
Prime? Like,
They're
who
done.
freaking knows?
They're gone like the dinosaurs.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
I learned real quick last night that having a spare charging cord for your phone is probably a necessity.
Absolutely. Do you not have one?
No. Does everyone have one?
Yeah, and some people like me have like the charging cord beside the bed, the charging cord beside the couch, the charging cord in the car.
Wow. Okay, maybe I'm alone in this. I can see like in a household where you have more than one person, because then multiple people have phones or devices or anything of that nature where, yeah, you're going to have more charging cords. But like I'm by myself, so I just have one phone. It's an Apple phone. And so last night I shower, I tuck into bed, I'm all cozy, I'm all warm, and then I go to plug in my phone to charge for the evening. Nothing. The cord's just like busted. So then,
oh no!
I do the thing where you flip it and you try to plug it in the other way.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then I go over to where it's plugged in and I like unplug the mount and then plug the mount back in.
You're
Nothing.
a tech person's favorite friend. Did you try plugging it in and plugging it out? Yes, I did.
And then I try on the mount thing. I try to unplug the USB part of it.
Yeah.
And then plug that back in. Nothing. Like I did everything. I was blowing in like an N64. Like I was blowing in all the cartridges, trying to be like, the last thing I want to do is have to make a trip out to like the gas station and buy a cord. So I'm trying everything here. I'm like doing the thing where like you flip the cord, like you bend it, like you hold it on the side of the bed in a weird way. Yeah, nothing, absolutely nothing. So I'm devastated. My phone's at 17%. Like it's about to die, and it's like 9 o'clock at night. And I'm just like, do I really have to go out and buy a cord so I can wake up tomorrow morning?
Did you?
That's exactly what I did. So like I walked over. I live like a 2-minute walk away from the Stony Creek Plaza, so I was just like, you know what? I'll just walk over. So I go into one spot and it was like $50 for like this like charging cord, and I was on like my breaking point.
Did you spend $50 on a charging cord?
Thank goodness.
Does this charging cord have like a lifetime warranty or something? Is it 50 feet long? Like what made it $50?
I don't know. I have no clue. But then I was like asking one of the workers, and she was like, to be honest, just go across the street. They'll have like a $10 one. So like I'm down the spaghetti aisle, and then like the charging cords are like right across from it. And I found one for like $10. And by the time I got home, I was like, this better work, and it better not be something else, or else I am going to lose it.
Shawn, tell me you bought two, though. You were like, I've learned my lesson. I don't want this to happen again. I'll buy myself a spare.
No, I just bought one. I was so angry.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
I went and got a haircut over the weekend, and my hairstylist works out of a barber shop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she just likes it better there. All good.
All the vibes.
Yeah, and there is definitely a vibe in there.
Okay.
So I am sitting in the waiting area and I'm just kind of looking around, and these barbers, it seems like they have to like have a certain facial expression to work there.
Very serious, concerned, or like happy, or
Like very serious, like this is rocket science right now. I cannot be distracted. I must hold my face very tightly while I brush the beard hair off your face. And it was so strange because, you know, you go to a salon and usually everybody's chatting. It's like, oh yeah, how was your parents and things like that. And that was happening with my hairstylist.
Yeah.
But silence from the barbers. They were not speaking. They could not move their mouths lest they not continue their very strong, angry faces.
I think this all boils back to one thing here. Men can't multitask. So it's like they need to get the lines right on like the beard. They need to like get the lines right on like the back of the head, or just like whatever type of style of haircut. It's just like it's so pristine and it has to like line up and be symmetrical with the other side. It's like no speaking right now because I want your haircut to be good.
Gotta concentrate over here.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
I had to go underwear shopping the other day, and what I usually do is
Like, okay, TMI, continue.
Are you shaming underwear over there?
Boxers are brief. Shawn, tell us all.
Well, that is TMI. Oh my goodness. No, briefs, of course.
Okay.
And so usually what I do is I just go to like the Walmart or the Superstore or wherever,
Yeah.
and I just buy like a 5-pack, and then I'll just recycle those, and then usually around a year. Around a year they start wearing out, and then you just buy like a new 5, and then through the course of a year they get worn out. And so
Yeah.
my girlfriend was like, oh, get some underwear with like some pattern. Like your underwear is so boring. It's just like gray or blue or dark blue or black. Like get some pattern. I was like, pattern? Like you want like smiley faces? Like I'm 12 again? Like dinosaurs on them? Like what are you talking about?
Why not?
Pattern?
Come on.
Here I go. I venture off to the store. You want to know the pattern that I found in the store that I went to?
Yes.
Camo. Camo underwear. And I can think of a couple things I don't want described when I have on my underwear. It's like, camo is like, oh, where is it? Oh, can't see it. I'm like, no, don't want camo for my underwear. Don't want like, where is it? Oh, I can't see it. You're wearing camo. Like, no, I don't want that described for my region down there. So
okay.
I sent her a picture. I'm like, yeah, this is a hard no. Hard no for me right here.
Yeah. And she agreed. She was like, nah, that's not the kind of pattern I'm talking about.
Yeah, she just sent a lot of crying faces my way. So I was like, I'll take that as a no. But then as I was there, I was venturing over, and of course the place that I had, that I was shopping there, they had those branded t-shirts as well. Oh, I also went to go buy white tees.
Okay.
White tees are like a staple for my wardrobe.
Yeah, the Hanes, easy peasy.
That's right. It's just so easy. And like sometimes when the collar gets all like kind of mushy and like wrinkly.
Half washed.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, time for some new white tees.
Okay.
There were branded t-shirts. And have you seen these like branded t-shirts where it's just like 2 thumbs pointing at the person like, this guy needs a beer?
Oh dear, where were you?
It's like the classic Walmart shopping. I was like, I'm not arguing with you. I was explaining the situation.
Oh dear.
If you see someone with one of these shirts, just give them the one off your back and then go buy yourself a new one, because no one needs to be wearing these anymore.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
I have found you a kindred spirit.
What does kindred spirit mean?
It's like a term from Anne of Green Gables, and it just means
That's why I don't know.
But-
Anne of Green Gables.
Okay, well, like Anne and a girl in the book, Diana, are, hey, stop that, best friends. They're best friends, and they call each other kindred spirits because they understand each other so much. I found you somebody that's going to understand you, Shawn.
Okay, that's all you had to say. Don't read me Anne of Green Gables over there. Holy crap.
All right. So you know how you're a map guy?
Oh yeah, love geography.
Yeah, you can't get Shawn. Like anytime you mention a place, Shawn is like,
If
Let
I
me
don't
just
know
Google
where it
that.
is, my brain needs to picture it. I'm a visual person. I need to see where it is.
I feel like you would have invented Google Maps if they didn't already exist. Like, Shawn loves that little person you can pick up and just put somewhere and then look
Street
at all
View.
the pictures that have been uploaded. Like,
Yes.
all about it. Well, I have a new best friend for you.
Yes.
Her name is Genevieve. She's amazing. And I sent her like a list of all these, like, they're called like the Alberta Parks Hidden Gems list.
Okay.
And so it's basically all of these like provincial parks that nobody ever visits, and they don't really have any pictures of people enjoying and things like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, we got to explore these this summer, but I find it very frustrating that I have to keep going on to the Alberta Parks website and just typing one in.
Yeah.
It's really far away and I can't figure it out. Suddenly I get an email, and it's a Google Earth link.
Okay.
And so I had to download the Google Earth app because I'm not a map guy or map girl. And she has wrote in the subject that she was avoiding work, so she made this for me.
Oh.
And it is just like the coolest.
You gotta forward that link to me.
Zoom in on it. You can satellite view. You can see what's going on. Of all the hidden gems, there's got to be like 80 on the list. And she took the time to map out every single one of them. Like, yes, she's my kindred spirit all of a sudden too. Like, I'm like, you're amazing. Our like shortcomings can match together and become great comings.
Oh, this is perfect. You need to send me that link because I could spend hours just searching through and Google Earthing everything.
I got you, Shawn.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
So this is a chiropractor appreciation post right here.
Okay.
I am just so amazed how just like the level that people know the human body. To know like how to twist and turn you, and then like the breathing technique, and then for them to just be like, oh yeah, that's what's wrong, and then you can just like kind of fix your body that way.
And amazing the confidence they have with it too, because like obviously they go to school for it and everything, but it is kind of, I mean, I just think like all bodies are different. What if my joint is in a different spot than yours?
What if I'm an absolute freak and have a joint in a different spot than you?
All bodies are created equal. You don't have to be a freak if you have a different joint somewhere.
If I just have like a third nipple pointed out somewhere.
I don't think the chiropractor's going to work on that either way.
But I went to the chiro yesterday, and it's just amazing how they put you in this like pretzel. So like I was lying down on my side, had like one knee tucked up near like my chest, and then like my one arm was like bent over grabbing my elbow, and then she's like, deep breath, and then like exhale, and then just relax your whole body. And I was like, okay. And then like deep breath, relax the whole body. It's just like bam, and then well, not bam, but then it was just like back cracks a little bit. And I'm just like, oh yes. I was like, do that again.
Do you feel nervous when they give you those instructions that you're not going to follow them correctly and you're going to mess something up?
No.
I do. When they're like, take a deep breath. Okay, exhale. I'm like, am I exhaling fast enough? Was that all the air? How much did you want me to push out?
No. Like I trust the doctors. I trust that they know what they're doing and everything. And so it's just fantastic. And like at the start, they're just like, okay, like stand and like reach this way, reach that way. And they just like see like if you're like level or not, or if like you're like compensating for one side or the other. And just the knowledge that goes into all of that. It's like, man, like, here we are just being stupid on the radio every morning. You know every inch of the body.
Speak for yourself.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
We've got Barb Fitzpatrick on the line, and we're about to talk to her about our Wood Buffalo Sports Connection Community Champion of the Month. Take it away, Shawn.
Good morning, Barb. It's Shawn here. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. How are you?
Pretty good. How are things been going?
Good, good.
Hey, Barb, I just want to let you know that us here at the radio station, we've been running this like kind of contest. It's a year-long thing, and it's basically to find the biggest community champions every single month. And you had a couple nominations over on our website, and you were the specific one that we pulled for this month was from Jenna Locke. And we just want to say that you are this month's community champion of the month.
Oh, no Hi.
Yeah. So your friend Jenna, she said that you are amazing. You're the go-to person for all things inclusion in sports. She said you've overcome so many barriers and you've worked so hard to get all kids playing. She said you've created an amazing inclusive hockey program where children with barriers can come and learn the game of hockey. And you also worked so hard to get baseball on the roster as well. And she is just in awe of you and so thankful for your hard work.
Oh, that is so nice. And I don't do it for me, that's for sure. I do it for all the kids.
Yeah, and especially like your kid. I remember just talking to you, what was it, like a month ago about Joshua and everything that he's kind of pushing forward with. So it's absolutely incredible, the work that you're pushing forward with here, Barbara.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. So not only are you getting a little bit of recognition here and a big pat on the back, but also Northern Life by DWW is giving you a $50 gift card to their store and a $200 Visa gift card as well.
Wow. That's great news. I wasn't expecting that this morning.
Hey, well, it's all the hard work not going unnoticed, Barbara, and from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate everything that you're doing and raising awareness and pushing forward with everything.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, guys.
You are so welcome.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thanks, Barbara.
Barb.
Have a great day.
I will for sure. Bye-bye.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
Saw a post over the weekend that was a bit concerning. A lady said that she saw a bear on while she was driving on 63 on the Confed exit. He was just hanging out.
Are we sure? Wasn't just a hairy man running around.
I mean, it
was
could have
a bear?
been. She said definitely just saw a bear.
Ah.
So she seems pretty definite about it. She said, I don't know why he's awake. He seemed angry. He looked like he was digging in the snow.
He seemed angry.
Like maybe he woke up and he was just like, quiet down over there. Don't use your air brakes in town. I can hear you. I don't know.
Interesting, kind of terrifying, a little scary, but I love the details she went into, like interviewed the bear and be like, are you angry, sir? Yes.
What woke you up, sir? What are you doing out this early, sir?
Yeah, I wonder if do they go back into hibernation if it's too cold?
I think they do. I think they just come out and look around and they're like, nah, there's no berries in sight anytime soon.
That's right. Like, yeah, no food left, and it definitely is a little nippy out here. Feels like minus 20, minus 30. So I'm just gonna hop back into my little bed over here.
Either way, if you buried your bear spray for the winter, dig it out. Maybe you should bring that on your walks with you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
Steph, I give you permission to slap me on the shoulder every time I say this, but yesterday was a day for a new normal.
Oh my gosh, the new normal. I'm tired of it already. I mean, it's been 2 years, but okay.
It's a new unprecedented times.
Stop that.
Oh, I know. But no, the mandate was lifted. You didn't have to wear a mask when you went out and about in, I guess, certain businesses. And I guess it was I think the best thing about it was seeing facial reactions.
Yes, I feel like a lot of people, when I was walking towards them, were just like, I can see the bottom half of your face. You can see the bottom half of mine. What do I do? Smile!
I know. I had to trim the beard a little bit. Like as I've previously stated before, like I chew on the little edges of it, so I had to just kind of trim up around my lips and everything. And then just it was a little bushy all around. So I was like, you know what? I need to actually start grooming myself and looking good. So when people see me in public, they're like, oh yeah, it's a good looking guy.
Yeah, good looking guy. All right. I also had to go buy new lipstick. I actually ran out of it the day before the mask mandate came off. And I was like, of all the times to run out of my lipstick when people are actually going to see my lips.
Yeah. And so I'll just say, let's give everyone just a pre-warning for the next 2 weeks. If anyone's doing any weird mouth gestures, I might just be licking my mustache, just ignore it. But 2 weeks down the line, then say something.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
I've been seeing a lot of chatter about Dunkaroos. Remember those?
Oh, yeah. Do I remember those? Fantastic.
It's like little cookies that are shaped like kangaroos, and then you dunk them into this delicious frosting. And it was a staple a lot of times if Dunkaroos were $2 or less. I remember my mom being like, okay, you can have Dunkaroos for your
Nice.
But now people are saying that they discontinued them back in 2018.
Yep.
Uproar. They started making them again, but not in Canada. So you can kind of find them at like specialty candy stores and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're super expensive.
I wonder if do you think they taste the same as well? I thought I remember seeing some tweets not too long ago saying the taste is a little off.
Yeah, they're saying that they're awful. They don't taste the same. It's not nostalgia in a Dunkaroo container because they've ruined it. And then other people are saying, here's an option, buy the goldfish confetti cake ones.
Oh.
And then you buy the Betty Crocker vanilla frosting and you add sprinkles and then you get a giant Dunkaroo experience for,
Wow. Okay, so that's a workaround right there.
I'm interested to see though, because the thing that I miss from childhood in my lunches is So Delicious.
Yep.
You remember those?
Absolutely.
Little fruit
Iconic.
snacks shaped like beers of soda.
Yeah.
But I wonder if there's a workaround for those. Like, I'm like, is anybody going to come up with you just buy the Scooby snacks and then you dip them in sugar and soak them in Pepsi and call it a day.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
Foods that aren't as good when you make it compared to a restaurant. 780-791-1037. You can text or call in if you think of anything, because I ran into this last night, Steph.
What did you make, Shawn?
I had store-bought pizza sticks, garlic fingers, however you want to call them.
Okay.
Look great. Oh my goodness. On the box, they look fantastic. They were on sale, which also drew me in. And so everything was lining up here. Like on the box, they're all cut into like their little rectangles or whatever. And they just look cheesy and garlicky.
And did they come with marinara sauce on the side?
It didn't come with marinara. So
that should have been your first clue, Shawn.
I know. They weren't authentic. And so I had to provide that myself. And so and they were only like $2.50 or something.
Wow.
Like they were so stupidly cheap. I was just like, yeah, the box looks fantastic. I can't go wrong here. So I make them. Well, first of all, I take it out of the box. It's just a giant pizza with like cheese and garlic on. I'm like, I have to cut them into rectangles myself. I was like,
if it's going to be a giant pizza shape, like to me, just put the pepperoni on. Like that makes me angry when it's okay. Continue on.
Oh, so yeah. Put them in the oven. And then of course, like, it's a frozen pizza, basically, so it's going to be a little crispy. I put it on a pan, and so it wasn't like definite crispy. There was some softness to it. But then it was just like afterwards, it's just like I just cut it into four and I ate it like a cheese pizza.
No, well that also was your fault. Like you have to cut it correctly. But okay, when you did that, did the cheese all come off the piece and land on your chin and burn you?
No,
Oh.
it didn't.
Okay.
But it's just like, it is just so remarkably incredible how different it is to try and make these yourself. But like if I were to order that from like a pizza place or a restaurant, I would devour it in like 2 minutes, whereas like the at-home version took me 20 minutes to scarf, and I was like, ugh. I think I was just thinking about like how
bad
much better
was.
it would be at a restaurant.
I think pizza in general, though, like frozen pizza, frozen garlic stick, you just cannot possibly get the same as like a piping hot pizza in a cardboard box that's getting soggy as the steam rises. Like, you can't do that from
It's
home.
so true. It's pizza in general. It's just one of those things. And the worst part about it all, I have heartburn this morning.
Mixed Mornings with Steph and Shawn.
My husband is a hardcore tea drinker. So he's like one of those people that makes himself a pot of tea and he drinks every last drop of it.
Okay.
No matter if it gets cold. Like throughout the day, he'll just keep pouring the tea from that pot.
Okay.
I don't like tea at all. I've tried to acquire a taste for it. It just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Yesterday, there was like a bottle of syrup, a glass bottle, next to his beloved teapot.
Yeah.
And I reached around it, but I just didn't have enough spatial awareness. And the glass bottle fell over and broke the handle off his teapot.
Was this very important to him, or can you just get like another teapot, or what's the significance here?
It was like a pretty beautiful teapot that he's had for quite a few years. The store doesn't exist anymore. All those kinds of things that you love.
You did it on purpose.
I didn't. I feel so bad. And like just the day before yesterday, he was saying like, hey, could you make me a tea cozy for my...
You're not helping your case
I know,
here.
for my teapot so that I could keep the tea warmer longer.
Wow.
And now it's like, it's almost like I sabotaged it on purpose so I didn't have to make him a tea cozy. I feel so bad.
You're like, oh, darn, this coffee household doesn't have a teapot anymore.
No, that is absolutely not what I'm thinking. Oh my gosh. I can't believe though, like it seems that whenever I'm going to break something at our house, it's usually something of his. Like I never go and break my thing.
Not helping your case again.
So bad. I just can't. I don't want to say it's like I'm not being careful around his things, but for some reason, like if I'm going to trip on something, it's going to be one of his instruments, or if I'm going to, like if I'm going to accidentally roll the door over something, it's going to be a pair of his shoes. Like it's just
if I'm going to karate
mine.
chop anything, it's going to be the special teapot that he loves on the floor.
Thanks for listening to the Mixed Mornings and More podcast. Want to connect with Steph and Shawn?
Get in the mix. Join them every weekday morning from 5:30 till 10 and call or text 780-791-1037.